Welcome to this edition of Election Unlocked this, viewers, tonight, it's that proverbial night before Judgment Day, especially where Delhi is concerned. The winner of the Delhi elections would be out in just about a few hours from now. All preparations are over and it's now time to know who Delhi has chosen for the next 5 years. 5,000 officers, including counting supervisors, counting assistants, micro-observers, statistical staff and other support personnel have been deployed and trained for the 8th February counting process. Voter slips of 5 VVPATs in each assembly constituency will be counted randomly. It's going to be a huge exercise to count the verdict of 70 constituencies of Delhi Dangal, but this is all statistical. Delhi still a small city-state, and the counting is not going to be as difficult as it is for other big states like Maharashtra, but all eyes trained on the verdict.
In 19 centres spread across 11 districts of Delhi, counting will begin from 8 a.m. of 8th February morning to unbox the final verdict of 1,56,14,000 voters for 70 constituencies. Election Commission has secured Delhi EVMs and VVPATs kept in 70 strong rooms in 7 ways. Each strong room has 24/7 3-tier security deployment. The innermost perimeter is being guarded by Central Armed Paramilitary Forces, while the outermost perimeter is being guarded by State Armed Police. There is 24/7 CCTV camera coverage of sealed doors of strong rooms and corridors monitored continuously. Each strong room has a single entry-exit point with a double lock system. It is mandatory to videograph during opening and closing of strong rooms. A logbook for recording under videography the visits of authorized officers like General Observer, DEO or DCP is being maintained. There is an operational control room adjacent to the strong room. Entry of any vehicle, including VIPs and officials, are strictly prohibited.
कल के लिए देखिए जो निष्पक्ष और शांतिपूर्वक जो चुनाव 5 तारीख को जो संपन्न करवाए गए, जो लोगों ने अपना मताधिकार का प्रयोग किया, तो अब 8 तारीख को जो काउंटिंग है उसके लिए भी व्यापक सुरक्षा के इंतजाम किए गए हैं और 38 कंपनियां, ये सेंट्रल आर्म पुलिस फोर्सेज की 2 कंपनियां प्रति मतगणना केंद्र, 19 मतगणना केंद्र के लिए ये 38 कंपनियां दी गई हैं।
Day before the counting, there was high-octane drama in the capital city, with AAP accusing BJP of offering its MLAs who are yet to win a whopping 15 crore rupees. BJP upped the ante. The Saffron Party shot a letter to Delhi LG asking for a probe against allegations made by AAP top guns, and it was quickly met by the LG. The Anti-Corruption Bureau was activated and Delhi witnessed a day of tug-of-war between AAP, BJP and probing agency officials. In the end, who will cross the green signal benchmark of 36 seats to rule Delhi will be decided once the votes are counted. Bureau Report, India Today.
In just the next 12 hours, the counting of votes will begin and the verdict of Delhi will be announced. Both BJP and Aam Aadmi Party are the top contenders in the fray, while Congress also in the run. Most of the pollsters have clearly predicted a BJP victory. BJP already in celebratory mode. The Delhi Dangal, though, is heating up, with the Aam Aadmi Party outrightly rejecting the exit polls. BJP, like I pointed out, confident of winning. Aam Aadmi Party dismissing exit polls. Kejriwal has said that fake surveys are being created to manipulate the atmosphere. On the other hand, the BJP says, wait and watch. We are going to be back in Delhi after 27 years. Most exit polls have put Aam Aadmi Party at a grave disadvantage, but the party has vehemently rejected them all. In fact, they have alleged that many of their MLAs are being asked to switch over. They've alleged an Operation Lotus. Here's a report looking at what the verdict of Delhi Dangal would mean for the Aam Aadmi Party and its politics, whether it wins or loses this election.
मैं अरविंद केजरीवाल ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं
For 10 years, Delhi has been ruled by the Aam Aadmi Party.
मैं अरविंद केजरीवाल ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूँ.
The National Capital gave the Anti-Corruption Crusader Party and its leaders an enviable mandate not once or twice, but thrice in the past. If that winning streak is maintained, even with a reduced margin, it would be a big, bold validation for AAP and Arvind Kejriwal. Delhi, in that scenario, would be cheering AAP and its freebies and booing all the corruption charges brought against them. The liquor gate, the Sheesh Mahal, the vote bank appeasement politics with Raebareli schemes. But above all, it would mean Arvind Kejriwal is the undisputed leader of the common man of the national capital. It could help him and his party to finally set the stage to emerge as a national party with footprints beyond Delhi and Punjab. It would bolster AAP's relation with other regional satraps in the India bloc. But if it loses Delhi, as most exit polls have predicted, it would be the biggest defeat for Arvind Kejriwal and his party. They have rejected all exit polls so far.
मसाज सेंटर चलाने वाली, स्पा और सैलून चलाने वाली कंपनियां एग्जिट पोल कर रही हैं, तो जर्नलिज्म का भी अपमान है. वो उनके एग्जिट पोल पे क्या भरोसा करेंगे आप, या जनता क्या भरोसा करेगी? इसका कोई मतलब नहीं. एग्जिट पोल का हम प्रचंड बहुमत के साथ दिल्ली में सरकार बना रहे हैं.
The germination of their movement and politics was conceived and structured in Delhi. If Delhi rejects them after 10 years of uninterrupted rule, it would be a defeat that both Kejriwal and AAP will find difficult to recover from. It will raise serious questions about its future in politics. BJP will then have the electoral mandate to claim that people have called out both Arvind Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia guilty of corruption.
मेरे लिए जो मायने रखता है वो है मैंने अपनी जिंदगी में ईमानदारी कमाई है. अगर आपको लगता है केजरीवाल ईमानदार है, जम के वोट दे देना मेरे पक्ष में. चुनाव के बाद सीएम की कुर्सी पे जाके बैठूंगा.
There might be more cases of corruption slapped against the AAP top guns, and defeat would mean a severe setback for its aspirations to set itself up as a national party. If the poll pundits are right, AAP is staring at a diminishing role and importance with other regional parties in the India bloc like Sharad Pawar's NCP, Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena, Akhilesh Yadav and Mamata Banerjee's parties. Either way, Delhi Dangal 2025 is going to be a pivotal for Arvind Kejriwal and AAP undoubtedly. Bureau Report, India Today.
If the exit polls are proven correct or even close, it would mean BJP has finally snatched Delhi away from the Aam Aadmi Party. Importantly, the BJP comes to power in the national capital after 27 years. It would be the biggest victory for the Prime Minister, who was literally on the ticket. Here's a full report explaining what it would mean for the BJP if they come back to power in Delhi after 27 long years.
If the exit polls are close to being correct and BJP wins, after a 3-decade-long drought in Delhi, one thing is for sure. It would mean a thumping victory to Narendra Modi, his double-engine administration formula. Arvind Kejriwal had the strength of his freebie promises and his image as a common man. BJP, led by the Prime Minister, sharpened its attacks on this very image. First, they made it clear that all the schemes will continue, though Arvind Kejriwal claimed otherwise.
5 बड़ी-बड़ी सुविधाएं जो आपको मिल रही है, फ्री बिजली, फ्री पानी, फ्री शिक्षा, फ्री इलाज और फ्री महिलाओं की बस यात्रा, ये 5 चीजें बीजेपी ने ऐलान कर दिया, ये 5 बंद कर देंगे.
On top of that, they promised to give more. Kejriwal's biggest strength in the assembly elections was women voters. They announced a scheme of giving women 2,500 rupees monthly instead of Kejriwal's promise of 2,100 rupees. Welfare schemes, known more popularly as Reverie politics, would prove to be the biggest game changer in this election. Because people trust such schemes, as is proven in past elections of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra or Jharkhand. BJP ensured that voters remember that AAP failed to deliver its promise in Punjab of giving cash to women. Next, they went all out to target Kejriwal with a luxurious Delhi Chief Minister residence construction scam. The verdict would mean the Sheesh Mahal allegation did dent Kejriwal's clean image. The middle-class voter has been voting for Kejriwal in past elections. To counter this, BJP announced tax exemption up to 12 lakh rupees in the first February budget, and it has worked. Under Modi's leadership, AAP the attack would prove to be a winner.
दिल्ली की आपदा पार्टी ने यहां के 11 साल बर्बाद कर दिए हैं। पिछले 10 सालों से आपदा ने दिल्ली को बदहाल कर रखा है।
आप पार्टी वालों, आप तो आपदा बने हो दिल्ली के लिए, दिल्ली की जनता के लिए, मगर एक केजरीवाल जी आप पार्टी के लिए आपदा बन गए हैं।
Next is Yamuna. The Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath challenged AAP to take a dip in the Yamuna River to clean itself of the sin of false promise of cleaning it.
श्री अरविंद केजरीवाल जी से मैं पूछना चाहता हूं, क्या यमुना जी में वह भी अपने मंत्रियों के साथ जाकर के स्नान कर सकते हैं क्या? अगर उनमें नैतिक साहस है तो उनको इसका जवाब देना चाहिए।
Arvind Kejriwal responded with an allegation of poisoning the Yamuna by its neighbor.
हरियाणा के चीफ मिनिस्टर नायब सैनी दिल्ली को जहरीला पानी भेजने के लिए और दिल्ली के अंदर आर्टिफिशियल वाटर क्राइसिस क्रिएट करने की कोशिश करने के लिए उन्होंने अपराध किया है, उनके खिलाफ एफआईआर दर्ज की जाए।
The Haryana Chief Minister promptly responded by drinking Yamuna water.
सबसे पहले इस स्थान के ऊपर आकर के केजरीवाल ने यह बात कही थी कि मैं इस यमुना को साफ करूंगा। 5 साल में साफ नहीं कर पाया। फिर अगले 5 साल दिल्ली के लोगों को कहा यहीं आकर के कि मुझे एक और समय दो, मैं इसको साफ करूंगा। उन्होंने फिर समय दे दिया और 10 साल के बाद भी वो इसको साफ नहीं कर पाया।
BJP's poll campaign management will get a big thumbs up. Chief ministers and ministers were given the responsibility of campaigning in different areas according to caste and religion concentration of the voter. A winning verdict in favor of the Saffron Party would mean a BJP government in Delhi after 27 years dislodging Aam Aadmi Party's decade-long rule. Bureau Report, India Today.
The Delhi election result is going to be crucial for the Congress as well. None of the exit polls have given them an edge to win, rather just a small jump from where they stood in 2020, which was at a paltry 4% vote share and 0 seats. Yet the results can bolster or diminish its supremacy in the opposition alliance. If AAP loses, Congress will benefit, especially when it comes down to Delhi and its cadre, because Congress will feel that it was instrumental in getting back some of that vote that AAP took from it in 2013. On the other hand, where does its fate lie in the larger India alliance, especially with Arvind Kejriwal very much a part of it? Here's more.
All the exit polls have kept Congress in the negative. Even in the poll campaign, they seemed to be on the sidelines. It is going to be a very crucial poll verdict for Congress. There are 2 scenarios for the Congress. Scenario 1. If BJP wins, allies of India bloc will question the Grand Old Party's role for splitting the vote in favor of the Lotus. But on the other hand, it would feel strong in countering Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab and surround Kejriwal in the only state that the party will be left with in that case. And that would be advantage Congress. Scenario 2. If Aam Aadmi Party wins, failing all the predictions, Congress's position within the opposition alliance would come under stress. Arvind Kejriwal enjoys bonhomie with most regional parties in the alliance like TMC, SP and others. In fact, both did campaign for Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi elections. Congress is being questioned for its role as the convener in the alliance. A win for Kejriwal could threaten Congress's position as the big brother in the bloc.
Voter list of the Lok Sabha election.
Congress, on the other hand, on the eve of counting, launched an all-out attack on the Election Commission. Leader of the opposition Rahul Gandhi alleged discrepancies in the Maharashtra voters list during the assembly polls won by the NDA in 2024. Rahul Gandhi alleged that over 39 lakh voters were added to the Maharashtra voter list in the 5 months between Lok Sabha 2024 and assembly polls. The Congress MP claimed that the voters added were equivalent to total voters of Himachal Pradesh, and that the number of voters in the state was more than its adult population. He then alleged that the voters from Dalit tribal communities were deleted. Rahul Gandhi also accused the Election Commission of not responding to the demand for copies of the entire voter list.
According to the government, the population of Maharashtra is 9.54 crores. According to the Election Commission, there are more voters in Maharashtra than there are people in Maharashtra.
The Election Commission said that it would soon give a written reply to the allegations made by Rahul Gandhi. NCP Sharad Pawar faction MP Supriya Sule welcomed the Election Commission's response.
हारने का कोई दुख नहीं है, जीते हारे जनता तय करती है. हम तो जीत के आए दोनों, धैर्यशील जी आए, बट बड़ी विनम्रता से हम कहना चाहते हैं कि इलेक्शन कमीशन ये फेयर होना चाहिए, इतनी हमारी मांग है. और जो हमें जो लोटस लिस्ट फोटो सब मांग रहे बस हमें दे दे.
Shiv Sena UBT accuses the BJP of using the same formula to fight polls across the country. Sensing a possibility of change in equations in Delhi Congress, has already cast its die along with its allies to keep the flock close and together. Bureau Report, India Today.
Starting 8 a.m. tomorrow, Saturday morning, it's going to be counting time. It's Super Saturday and it holds the fate for Arvind Kejriwal as well as the BJP. Mind you, this is a referendum election for or against Arvind Kejriwal. Trust India Today to get you on top of the news and the verdict. We start 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Do join us.